Okay, it's a private server tour for Bob Bob, I guess. This isn't quite spawn, I moved the spawn chunks, but this is my little island. You can see I've got a few farms, there's some chickens, some trees. Down there is a mushroom farm, and probably one of the first things I built would have been these three iron farms, which are pumping out iron at a fair old rate. Well, certainly enough for my usage. Yeah, this was home. And there was a few reasons I chose this seed, um, and the first one is over here. So we're going to head over here, and you can see my little well, which I think looks pretty awesome. Do you know what I've done with the lights? Anyway, as you can see, I have got a guardian spawn farm or guardian temple right next to my little island, and yeah, I've cleared it out, and above it I built a mob farm, and that's just a typical ice water farm, little tube dropping them down there. And then here is a small guardian farm. I haven't done the whole thing, don't need to. This spits out plenty enough for me without slowing it down the server too much, and that just drops them into a channel and into that drop chute that you saw down below, and that just goes straight down to almost down at bedrock, and it's just a kill chute. They just drop down there and die for their drops. And yeah, that was one of the main reasons I chose this seed. Up there you can see that's Unary Bit did the infinite villager spawner design. So there's a drop tube that goes down to below as well, and there's also a glass lift there that sends food up. I haven't got it connected up fully yet, but yeah, I can send food up and villagers come down, so it's pretty cool. And yeah, I've got obviously through to the Nether, and there's not really much in the Nether. I've got a sand farm, another island, a fair way away, another one ice farm. That's like 1,000 blocks away in the Nether, so that's a long way away. And a few other bits and pieces, but let's show you the main thing. Over that way we've got there's a quad witch farm. That was the other reason, and it's actually two of them are in range of the spawn chunks if I ever get them built. And also, I think I told you before, there's actually almost in the middle of them, underground, is a quad spawner. So I've got 3 cave spider spawners and a skelly spawner. Oh no, it might be a zombie spawner. All just sitting there, all like close enough that you can activate all 4 at the same time, which is pretty awesome. So that's great for string and what have you. But let's go down here. This is exciting. I like it. Over here, and you might recognise that, my glass floor. And then over here, that's my there you go, slime farm. I think I've got 5 layers, and that's a double slime farm. So it's 2. I can't remember what you call them. Chunks. So that spits out slime at a fair old rate, as you can see. I mean, I just blocked these up because I was just losing them. So many of them coming through. And then over here, this is where it gets awesome. So from up above, the mob farms come down. There's a water channel, and they fly down here, and then this is glass lift, sends them up. And over here, up there, I've got a double layer. That's a wheat farm. So I've got 2 villagers up there just churning out wheat, and that's all they do. And that spits it down here. It's not running at the moment because it's filled up with seeds, but these are just some storage. But there's a filter there for seeds, and I need to put a dispenser into lava to get rid of them because there's just too many. But yeah, I'll activate that again soon. Anyway, so the food, I've got plenty of wheat, and I've got plenty of Guardian stuff coming out, and obviously mob sport, from the mob trap I've got some stuff coming out. And then up here, it's my little trading hall. So this is Tango's water design. So there's a water channel up there, and they drop in, and if I hit the button, they'll drop out. And I haven't connected it up yet, but not fully. But over here, so I've got farmers, toolsmiths, and armourers, and what have you, and librarians. And over here, this is cool. This is my design. This is a sorting system. So villagers would drop down. You can see that little bit of water up there. They drop down into there, and they're held in that chamber. And then if there was one there now, hit this button, cart goes and picks one up, drops it, and it drops it into this channel here, turns the water off, and they just stand there. And I can click on them, and I've got some stuff that if I wanted to just get some emeralds, and then once I've finished with them, I've got 4 choices. So I've got 4 buttons: farmer, librarian, other, and smith. Now other, you can see down here there's this water. Those 4 half slab blocks are actually on pistons. So, and you can see a guy there. That's actually the lava trap. That's why he stood there, because he don't want to go in. He will fall in the next time I send somebody that way. But yeah, if I choose other, then it'll drop that piston. The guy here will drop down and then get flushed that way into the lava. If I hit smith, he gets into a chamber down here. Librarian goes off to the left to a chamber, and farmer comes underneath me to a chamber. And that is something I'm really quite chuffed with, actually getting that working. It was quite involved. The redstone behind it's quite complicated. Oh, it's not complicated, but it took a bit working out how to get all the redstone around. And yeah, it was a pretty big build for me. I haven't robbed from anybody, so and it works really well. There's no problems with it, no faults. You can see I've got actually I can show you this. So this is I don't know whether he's an armor or whatever, but they're held down here. It just says one of them died. They're held down here, and then just press that. He gets picked up, and he gets thrown into there, and he'll go up the channel. And let's go. If I go up, and he should drop down into one of these empty slots here. It shouldn't take him long. So yeah, that's my sorting system. And because I wanted them, there he goes. I wanted my armourers in that grouped. I wanted my farmers grouped. I wanted my librarians grouped. I didn't like having them all mixed up. A bit more organised. Still getting a few spawns down here, but I need to take care of some of that. That's my cane farm. So I've got 1, 2, and there's another one over the other side here. I think there's 5 or 6 layers on each. So that spits out a fair amount of sugar cane. That is collected. There's a cart running around on this track, so the cane gets pushed off, sits on here, and then a cart runs around here constantly. Saying that, where is it? There he goes. Picks it up, takes it in, and drops it into these chests up here. And then I come along, bash a chest open. I could do that one now, and pick it up. So I fill on the inventory with paper, apart from slot 1, and use this to turn it all into paper. And then I just dump it into this chest, and it goes into the water channel, up the lift, into the sorting system, and back into those chests that I showed you just now. So yeah, it's my little cave system. I've got the space over that side that you saw when I first came down. This is going to get turned into Unary Bit's got another farm for potato and carrots, so that's going in here, and then that will be into the chests, and the overflow from those chests will go straight up to the infinite villager spawner. So I'll start getting infinite villagers coming down. I can kill them if I need to, turn them off and whatever. But yeah, that's getting there, and yeah, it's pretty cool. Now the one thing that I really liked about this map, which I've got to show you, because this was quite funny. I knew it was a good map. I knew I had the Guardian farm. I had the Quad Witch hat. I found the 4 spawners quite early. But the best thing about it is the next thing. So I was running around and I needed some sponges to clear out all of that water and stuff. So I did that Guardian farm and I didn't actually get any sponges there. So came over to another one and it's like, there's another one over this way. So I jumped in my boat and like you do, went for a ride. So I'm going over here and I'm like, there's a Guardian farm, it's over this way. And I did actually look at a map edit thing to find that. But I'm coming over here and I'm looking around. And I swear I didn't look it up. I was just coming down here like this. I knew there was a Guardian farm. And you should see that any second. But there was something else I noticed while I was on my way out here. So that's the Guardian farm in the distance, but what's that down there? I was like, that's interesting. And this, I gotta show you, was pretty cool. So there's the Guardian farm, and but this was better. This was just so cool. You're not gonna believe this. This is how easy it was to find. I came down here, I bashed a couple. I put that there so I could take a breath. Bashed a couple of bricks, and look what I found. How cool was that? No problems whatsoever. No running around trying to find Enderman. It just worked. I just came out here, killed the dragon, and as you can see in the distance, built an Enderman farm. So, yeah. Pretty cool, huh? And I think that's pretty much all I've got to show you for now. But I'm quite happy with the build. Really enjoyed it. And more to do, I guess. Keep me busy while I'm in the hotel in Canberra. I guess I'll show you some more when I've done more. Anyway, hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch up with you soon. See ya.